Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day as we're talking about the final story in Superman number 33, The Compass Points to Murder. Great title. It's like a 70s detective show episode. Love it. And it is an honest-to-goodness murder mystery, but once again, the problem with Superman is he's not a character built to be in a murder mystery, so it's never actually a murder mystery. It just doesn't work. He would solve it pretty quickly, and he's not like a rugged detective. He's kind of a dude constantly throwing himself into adventure. So it's just not what he's built upon. That's why he works for Batman, because Batman is built on like gritty detective stories. So this comic starts right off well with a dead man in the first panel. Superman comes to investigate and finds that he has a broken compass. And under the compass, there is a torn piece of paper with news, or N-E-W-S, all written in capital. He assumes this is referencing north, east, west, and south. And not quite. The man who is murdered owns a fleet of merchant vessels. 4, specifically, one in the north, one in the east, one in the south, and one in the west. See where this is going. You can always see where these Superman stories are going. He flies off and meets with each one of these captains, though it's not a very good investigation as we don't actually get a lot from each one of these captains, or even like knowledge of how they could have, or specifically their motive. Like, none of them have a motive, or like any excuse or reason they couldn't have committed the murder. So there isn't really a mystery. We just kind of meet them and what they're about. The murderer ends up being the one who has racist caricatures of black natives, so I was already kind of against this guy. Though the big red herring one is the guy who opens fire on Superman as soon as he sees him because he's been to jail and thinks he's about to be taken back. I don't know. If he's just opening fire at random people he sees, maybe he does belong in jail. But news is not actually referencing the directions. In fact, the broken compass was pointing at his globe, which has a combination to unlock a secret compartment, the secret compartment being opened by N-E-W-S. And that reveals the murderer. So it's a guy with the racist caricature. It's a guy working with racist caricatures. The reason is he wants to crash the vessel so he can get the salvage rights, which is an interesting thing that I have to imagine was a big epidemic at the time. I don't know. This plot of ship captains sinking their own vessel to have the salvage rights becomes pretty common as a Superman plot going forward. We're going to see at least like 3 more of these stories in under like 10 issues. But I really love this title, and it's such a great idea. Unfortunately, Superman just doesn't work in a murder mystery, and there isn't really an investigation. It's just a lot of playing around until Superman can solve the one mystery of the entire story. Okay, that is it from Superman number 33, The Compass Points to Murder. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story in either Detective Comics or Batman. And until next time, let us ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow? And why would he assume immediately it meant north, east, west, and south? What an interesting way of thinking about that. Okay, have a great day.